Hey yo, what up, what up, what up? It's Lemekh with SLAHSportsTV. Right back at you. Shit. So, we got some big fights this weekend. We got some big fucking fights. I want to say Saturday daytime. I know the fights are over in Abu Dhabi, right? So that has to be daytime, at least daytime for us, right? I don't think it'll be morning, but we'll see. But either way, we got some big fights Saturday, and I guess I'll start off talking about Jessica McCaskill versus Chantelle Cameron. Huge fight, right? Huge fight. Jessica McCaskill is the champion at 147. She has all the belts. She has all the fucking belts at 147, right? She beat the legend twice. You know, so she has definitely earned it. And in her last fight, she just dog walked. I forget her name. Forgive me. It's not 420, but you know. But anyway, she just dog walked. She dog walked that young lady. Right? So, yeah, that happened. And Jessica McCaskill is just very tough. She's like a tenacious little bulldog that just won't let go, right? She get a hold of you and just like, I don't even know if that's what bulldogs do, right? But you know what I'm saying. She's tenacious, very vicious. You know, she's in there to hurt you. She doesn't have her game is not like, oh, I'm gonna hit you with this one shot. Like, that's not her thing. Like, she's gonna stay in your face and hit you with a lot of shots, right? A lot of shots. It's not gonna be a one punch type of deal. There's gonna be a lot of hard punches. You know, she does have a tendency to smother her shots every now and then. You know, a real good boxer will be able to neutralize some of her attack by smothering her, like getting a little bit too close, you know, for comfort. So that's something to look out for. Because why do I say that? Because Chantelle Cameron is a very good boxer, right? She's a very good boxer. Think she has some Olympic experience. Maybe a medalist, right? But Chantelle Cameron is a very good boxer, and it's going to take some work for Jessica McCaskill to get inside clean, you know, because it's one thing getting in, it's another thing getting in without, you know, taking unnecessary shots. So it'll be interesting. It's going to be a very interesting fight. Chantelle Cameron is pretty much technically sound. She does most of her work from the outside, but she can scrap, you know. She can definitely scrap it out, you know. So it's not that, you know. It's gonna be a very good fight. It's gonna be a good fight. One thing of note to mention is this fight is going down at 140. Right? This fight is happening at 140. Now, I don't think that's an issue for Jessica McCaskill. She's not a big 147 pounder. She's actually kind of on the small side of welterweight, right? So, but it is something, because she even though she's not a big welterweight, she's kind of a small welterweight. She's been fighting at welterweight. She hasn't been fighting at 140. Chantelle Cameron's a unified champion at 140, right? That's where she's been fighting at. And truthfully speaking, like, she can definitely move up to 147. You know, she can definitely move up with no problems to 147. She's like kind of tall, you know, for a 140 pounder. You know what I mean? So, oh man, good fight, man. Just a good fight. As far as my prediction, I am looking at Jessica McCaskill to just find a way, right? Find a way to win this fight. Take Chantelle Cameron in the deep waters. I don't think she's fought anybody on the caliber of Jessica McCaskill. I don't think her resume is on the level. You know, I understand she's looked very good though. She is very good. Chantelle Cameron's a good fighter. I gotta go with Jessica McCaskill, man. I just do. But we'll see. You know, if Chantelle Cameron were to win this fight, I wouldn't be shocked. You know, I wouldn't be shocked. Jessica McCaskill's a pressure fighter. Like, pressure fighters have built-in advantages as well as weaknesses. You know, so we'll see. You know, we'll just have to fucking see. Another fight I wanted to touch on, a huge fight, is the Dimitri Bivol versus ZURDO Ramirez. That's another big one. Big fight. Lots of ramifications involved in that fight. Right? For one, the belt is on the line, of course. You know, you have Canelo in the wings. You know, even though it seems like that fight is kind of being taken off the table. I guess in the case of Bivol winning, we don't know what would happen. You know, would Canelo fight him again? You know, go ahead and get his ass whipped again? You know, just off a GP? You know, take another ass whipping off a GP? Would that happen? In the case of ZURDO Ramirez, we've already heard Canelo say he's not going to fight another Mexican, whatever the fuck that. I mean, whatever. That's what he said, though. So, I guess we wouldn't get that fight either, you know. So that still creates ramifications, though, you know, because you still have another champion. You got better Beav out there. You can maybe get a Bivol rematch in the case of ZURDO winning. But let's talk about this fight. That's another good fight. On paper. On paper, this is a great fight. The reason why I say that is because I expect Bivol to give this guy a boxing lesson. Right? That's what I expect. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, I expect Bivol. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a dog walking. I don't think it'll be a dog walking, but like, I think he will school this guy. You know, like, ZURDO gets hit with too much shit, man. And it's like in all his past fights against the level of competition that he has been fighting, like, he'll be getting his ass whipped, and then he'll open up. He'll take like 4 or 5. He'll throw like 4 or 5 shots, right? He'll throw like a 4 or 5 shot combo, and that's where the fight will change, right? When he opens up like that, it takes him doing that for him to gain an advantage. That's what I'm trying to say. So, nah, man, that ain't good, bro. That ain't good, man. Like, if you do that in this fight, he gonna get hit because he's not really that fast, right? I'm talking about ZURDO. His hands are not that fast. Like, he's got decent hand speed for a guy that big, you know. But he opens up like that, he's gonna get tagged, and Bivol will be in and out of there, you know, and it'll go like that for several rounds, you know, and by the time, like, he'll fuck around and get stopped late. You know, I'm hesitant to call for a stoppage late because Bivol, that's not really his game, but he can get you out of there if he start punching on you. If he start punching on you real good and you don't see those shots, of course, just like anybody. I mean, that's a big dude, right? ZURDO his defense is just very leaky, man. Like, for me, it's his defense. For me, it's his defense, or lack thereof, for me. Like, yeah, I can't do that one. Yeah, I can't do that one. Sorry, buddy. I had to go ahead and take that. But yeah, man. I got I'm gonna say BIVOL by unanimous decision with the possibility of a late stoppage. Right? That's what I'm calling for. I just don't see ZURDO having. He hasn't fought that level of guy. You know, he hasn't fought guys on the level of BIVOL. You know, he hasn't fought like BIVOL. I mean, yeah, we know he beat the shit out of Canelo, but he fought Joe Smith too. You know, like ZURDO ain't fought nobody like that. Not to me, but you know, he's got 40 wins, so there's no excuses. He's got 40 fights. So I'm looking forward to it. You know, I got BIVOL winning that one. If you like this video, go ahead and wing that overhand right at the like button. Peace.